Okay, I'm gonna do some show and tell about the Media ToolKit. Basically, this toolkit was made to help sound engineers to input footage into their DAWs and to help video editors to input footage into the NLEs. You can transform footage, but you can also keep it as it is, just convert the footage into ProRes or DNx, and you have the extra one that you can go the other way around if you need to send to the client some preview file, so you can give some inputs. So you can shrink the video, the huge ProRes video or DNx video or whatever, and you can always replace an audio inside the original one. But we'll get to that. First of all, let's start with the ProRes. So we have some videos. Let's see. This one, I named them so it would be easier. You can see this one is a WebM 30 frames per second, pretty huge file. If we can play it, you'll see. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with this one. I want it to be ProRes proxy, full HD. You can choose whatever you like. I prefer to work with full HD. It will at this point make it 16 by 9 using letterboxing. Just drop the video and let it process. Those are fairly short footage, so
done.
Let's turn off the audio. Okay, audio is off. Alright, so let's play this. Double click. Alright, now if you hold shift and click, if you have media info, I suggest you get one. If you don't have, it will open media info and you can go through the footage information and see that you have full HD, 16 by 9. The frame rate remained the same, but if you need it to be changed, oh, by the way, if you right click, you can delete the footage if you made a mistake or something. Anyway, you can go to settings and change it, let's say 2997, and convert. Alright, it's done. You can see it's playing. Yeah, and shift click and you can see the new footage is 2997. Alright, so this is that. Now, of course, you can choose whatever ProRes setup you like between the four options, and you can extract the audio out of the video this way. You just drop. Now you get a question if you want only the audio or audio and video. Let's say audio and video. Alright, so now we have no audio, video. Oh, I forgot. But never mind. But no change. That what I should have done. Audio, no video. Over here, extracted audio, and the video with no audio. So we have the video clean, stripped from the audio, and the audio file, which is nothing right now. Alright, if you don't want to see the progress, or if you don't need it, you can turn it off. That will save you some time on the render side, and you can limit the CPU if you'd like to keep working. If it's a huge video and it will take, like 10 minutes or half an hour, so you can limit, so when you leave it running, it won't suffocate your system. You can also stop the process. Well, it's now disabled because no process is running, but if I'll take another video, you'll see that, oh, sorry, just audio only, just for the, let's delete those. Alright, let's uncheck this and let's take this one. Now, during the process, you can abort. If it's a long process, you wasn't, preparing for this, or you made a mistake or whatever. The toolkit supports almost any format, any video format, audio format that you throw in it. So if we'll take this one is half HD 2997. Let's make it 30, and let's force it into Ultra HD. Alright, let's do it. This one will take a bit longer. Yep, it's done. We have no black bars because the media was already small, but 16 by 9, so it just make it bigger. Let's delete this. Let's take another challenge. Let's take let's take this one. You see this? This is very tall. So if I wanted to work with this, it would look kind of awkward inside my DAW, so let's force it into letterboxing to full HD. Alright. Beautiful. That's just beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Great. Let's delete this. Okay, we can take a bunch of files. Let's take WMVs are the longest. I mean, it takes the longest time to process. So let's take all three of those. One is AVI, one is Mpeg, one is WebM. Let's take another one, AVC. Let's throw all of them. And we have the first one, and now the second, and now the third. And last one. Right. So we have all of those in full HD. Oh, this one was very small, so it gave it black bars on the sides, and this one, yep, and this one. Beautiful. Let's delete those. It's just, yeah. Alright, let's take the WMV, throw it in, just so we can see that after 3 seconds or so, yeah, you get the estimated time, and you can click it and you get the elapsed time, which is quite convenient if you have you know, long processes. Kind of nice. Let's let it finish, and let's bring some audio. First, let it finish. Yeah, now it's done. Yeah, right. Let's delete this. Now, let's say we have a new audio mix that we made or whatever. We can throw it over here. We can take the video and say combine those two. It will ask you if you want it 16-bit or 24. I'll take it as 16, and now it created the same file as we did before, only with the new audio. Alright, this is nice. Now, almost the same parameters, but only this time we are talking about DNxHD, DNxHR, DNxSQ. Each one has its own parameters, and if you change between those, you'll see the bitrate is changing accordingly. If you move to 720, you'll see that it's changing. Yeah, right. You can wrap it inside a move container or inside an MXF container. So that's convenient. And the same goes for the audio extraction, and everything is pretty much the same, only it's a DNxHR. Let's take a video and play with it.
Done.
Right, as you can see, this one is DNxHD. Well, we chose half HD, so we get half HD, and the frame rate remained the same because we didn't change it. So everything is pretty much the same, just, you know, DNx. Last thing is the Media. Media is a way to send preview footage, preview videos to the client, small preview videos. But you can make huge ones if you change the bitrate, or you can customize your bitrate into whatever you choose. Oh, this is too much. Only between 300 kilobytes to, I think, 5,000. Let me see. Yeah, 5,000 is good. This is no good. Okay, so you can customize. You'll see that it's telling you the new custom bitrate. I prefer to go with the default, also the default audio, but you can change this too. You can change the container, and you can force it to be from 480 to, you know, to 4K. Let's do it half HD, and let's take this footage and convert this one.
Done.
Right. Yep. So this is a sync check. Let's take this one, do the same.
Done.
Beautiful. As you can see, you can't see. Okay, this is the new one, letterboxed. The new video is very small, and this is something like 3 megabytes or something. That's something easy to send via mail or whatever to a client. So I wanted to point out that if you do the audio extraction on the Media, only on the Media, you'll get the video same as source, not like in the ProRes or the ProReser or the DNxHR, that you'll get the video converted also into ProRes or DNx in the DNx case. So here, if I'll take the this one, let's say, I hope it's got sound. Let's see, audio and video.
Done.
Oh, that was fast. So yeah, so we get the same video file with an extracted audio aside. So that's cool. That's something that sometimes you want to do. And another cool thing, you can replace the audio, just replace the audio. Now the bitrate, if let's say you have WebM video or some WMV or AVC H264, let's say, those one are compressed. The audio is also compressed, so the bitrate is for those. It's automatically, it recognizes automatically, and if it needs to apply compression, it will take this one. But if you use some ProRes video, let's say, the audio would be wave audio, so you don't have to worry about that. So let's take again a piece of audio. All right, let's take this one, and let's take this video.
Done.
Right, now we have the same video. It didn't change anything inside the video stream, but it replaced the audio. Beautiful. So now we have a new audio. Just let's play this one. So this is what was the audio before, just to make sure that I'm not lying. Okay, so this is it. This was a quick introduction of the Media ToolKit, ER Media ToolKit. You can go to the ER Media ToolKit website over here. You can change the player to whatever you feel fit for you. The audio autofix is something that I recommend doing, but you don't have to. You can turn it off. It will resync the audio. I won't get into it right now, but some compressed audios have a tendency to go out of sync when reconverting and extracting audio and stuff like that. You can, well, we've gone through this, but let's just recap. You can change the video frame rate. You can rotate the video, but keep in mind that if the rotation of the video is written as a tag and not a physical rotation, you don't need to, because the app will do this automatically. It will fix the tagged rotation into a fixed rotation. Well, you'll see. You'll play with it and see it for yourself. You can save your settings and you can load the factory settings. That's convenient. Why? Because let's take this one, the ProRes. Let's say I want it always. Let's say I always use ProRes proxy, and I always want it. Well, most of the time I want it 1080p. I'll save this. Save it. Now, I don't need to open the app. I can just drag the media on the icon, and it will use the default settings to create the media. I can drag a couple of media or medias, or you know, 3 videos at once or whatever. So that's also very convenient. So keep in mind that you can save, and each time you load the app or throw on the icon some videos, it will open the same way you'd like it to be. You can switch between the apps just by pressing over here, and specifically in the DNxHD you can press this one to go to the Avid website, because note that it says that DNxHD, DNxHR doesn't support any kind of media. It can only provide a standard 1080p or half HD or ultra HD or whatever. You can't do some crazy stuff with those formats. I think that's it. I maybe forgot something, but this is the essence. So go to the website, download the app, have fun with it, and if you have any questions, I'm here.